Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François.
My name is Mila. My name is Taya.
And this is the Mack Flash Trivia Family Hour Live. Welcome, everybody. Check it out. I got co-hosts. That's right. These are my girls, Mila and Taya, and they're going to be helping out for round number 1. Why not? Because why not? That's exactly the reason why. We squeezed ourselves into the Mack Flash Studios, and we're going to have some fun. Yeah. All right. So we got jobs. We got things. We got jobs. We'll have to see how all of this goes. But we're bringing you the same trivia as always. 3 rounds of trivia coming at you. Each round 10 questions and a 15-question speed round. I can barely concentrate. We're gonna be the way we're gonna be doing this. We need the rules. Could we please have the rules, young lady? That would be. Thank you. Let's go to the rules here. Keep track of your answers using your preferred method. Do not answer in the chat or comments. Keep track of your answers at home by writing them down. No phones or web searches allowed, please. The answers will be revealed after each round, so you'll be able to mark yourself and share your scores in the chat with everybody else. And most importantly,
have fun!
There you go, team effort. We're back. Hi. Have you met our technical director for tonight is Taya. She'll be handling the buttons and scenes, and Mila will be assisting me with jokes and reading questions. I'll just be sitting here drinking beer. Speaking of which, I better grab my beverage. Girls, did you guys bring something?
Yep.
Perfect. Oh, you need a hand? All right, let's do that. There we go. One for you. You're welcome. At yours. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Everybody, cheers. All right. Let's get on to some trivia, shall we? We got round 1 coming up. Girls, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
We're going.
Give me a question. We're going. Can you give me the questions, please?
Yep.
All right, let's get going here with round 1, question 1. Let's see, maybe Mila wants to take this one? You want me to take this one? I'll take this one. What actor plays the older version of the character who inhabits Zac Efron's body in 17 again? Let's take a look at some of the teams. I don't know if you can read that all the way, so I'll get started. I'll say the first one. Hello to the Naughty Hookers. We got the Meat Spielers. We got Duchess over there. Yeah, we've got the Hackers, the Cheating Cheaters. Who's that one there? What were we talking about before? This one right here.
The chicken on the Barbie.
Chicken on the Barbie. Yeah, chicken on the Barbie. We got a question. We gotta get to question number 2 here. You do this one. You can do this.
Based on the book series of the same name, how many Maze Runner films have been released as of 2020?
Very good. I like it. Yes, based on a book series of the same name, how many Maze Runner films have been released as of 2020? The good thing is that you guys can still read the questions along, so we know that it's we're definitely gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chugging your ginger ale, so I don't know. You're gonna have a bunch of fun. Hey, we're back. Let's take a look at question number 3. We can't have the split screen today. There's too many of us for that tiny little window. So let's take a look at question number 3. Who collectively are Styles, Horan, Tomlinson, Payne, and Malik? We got some more teams here. The Santons are here. The Three Must Get Beers. Strathroy Bombers in the house. We've got the Christ Punchers. Calamari Wednesdays. Hot Mess Express. Supernova. Hello. It may be Crystal's birthday, but we're still going to beat her. Is here. That's the name of their team. Nice. Brainiac6 is here and says, hello, girls. That's Mr. Dave Odette. You know him. You know him. You've met him before.
No.
No.
I don't remember him.
You don't remember Dave?
No.
What do you mean you don't remember Dave? Dave is a memorable guy. You don't remember him?
No.
Oh, well, say hi to Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hi,
Dave. All right. Hey, let's get back to our questions over here. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I took over a little bit. You want to do this one?
Sure.
It's a hard one. You can do it.
Which element is the most prevalent in the air we breathe?
Very nice. Very nice. You read that as well as I could have. And I think we have a few more teams here that I missed. Laura's W.W.Z.E.D is here. Tom says he loves your Detroit shirt. Go Tigers. What else we got? Woohoo, yeah. Let It Ride. And there you go. We have a lot of Daves. A lot of Daves at trivia. Thank you to our sponsors, starting off the night with our title sponsor, Littlefoot Foods. Thank you so much to them. Yeah, are the pierogies, they're good, right? Yeah, they're good. Make sure you do check them out. They're doing curbside from 12 to 3 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And you can get all the pierogies and cabbage rolls and stuffed peppers. Make sure you check out their Facebook page or log on to littlefootfoods.com. .com. Thank you. All right. It's question number. Oh, sorry.
Question number 5.
Question number 5 is here. And it is your mashup question of the night. A mashup is when 2 or more songs are fused together to make a new one. In this case, I want you to listen up and name the 2 bands that you are going to hear in this mashup. See my subtle signs to my technical director? I'm very subtle.
It seems what's left of my human side is slowly changing.
When you said you needed space, and you come around again and say, miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Remember how that lasted for a day? I hate you, we break up, you call me.
That's so funny. Oh, wow. Name the 2 bands you just heard in this mashup. Looking for the 2 bands or artists that you heard for 1 point each.
Question number 6. On Paw Patrol, what is the name of the dog team's handler?
That's right. On Paw Patrol, what is the name of the dog team's handler? Don't say it, girl. Don't say it. I know. I always do that. You can't say it. Shush, 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 shush. They can hear you. Don't give away the answers. Oh. Question number 7 coming up for round number 1. No rehearsals. No rehearsals. Believe it or not, this is purely unrefined. In sports, cheap ones are made of plastic. The official ones are made of 16 goose feathers and cork. What are they? Number 8 for round 1. What Pixar character's real name is never revealed in the movie, but the book based on the film reveals it as Mary Gibbs, the name of her voice actress?
Question number 9.
Was it-
What kind of sushi roll
Usually.
is usually made inside out containing cucumbers, crabs, meat, and avocado? What is that?
Dave, she was speaking way louder at the when we tested this out. Trust me. No, but it's just here's your next question. Round 1, question 10. Name this movie for these 2 Robert De Niro animations. Did you like that?
Yeah, I love that. I love the next part.
The second one?
Yeah, the second one is so, it's so like funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everybody. That is that's it, eh? That was question 10?
Yeah. Yep.
That's the end of the round? What'd you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's good.
Was it good?
I think Mila did a good job.
You think Mila did a good
Yeah.
job? Yeah? Did you think your sister did a good job with the buttons? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. Oh, well, let us know. What do you guys think? If they did a good job or not? They're going to stick around for the picture round as well. Let's take a look at what your picture round is for today. Mila, what is that? What is it called?
I am not a number.
You are not a number. Actually,
Of course.
no, you're not a number. You're not a number. You're a person.
You're a person.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
People aren't numbers. Am I a number?
No.
No.
Your age is a number.
Oh, that's
Your
a very good
age
point.
is a number.
Your age is a number. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, in this case, the characters we're about to see from all sorts of different movies and television shows have names that are numbers. Do you know any character that has a name that has a number for a name?
I don't.
You don't know? I think you're gonna recognize maybe 1 or 2 in these, but for the rest of you, I want you to name these numbered characters. All of these characters have numbers in or for their names. There are 15 pictures coming up, and for 15 seconds each, let's get switched over to that screen there and get started boop, boop, right about now. Yeah, now. Yeah. Let's take a look at these pictures, starting with number 1.
Number 2. Number 3. 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Just read this. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Oh, number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. And now for the last one, number 15.
Well, there you have it. That is the end of the round pictures and all. Did you recognize anybody? Don't say the names. Did you recognize anyone in those pictures? Didn't recognize anybody, eh?
I know one.
You know one of them.
What?
Don't say his name, but what color? What color? Oh, okay. You recognize the pirate.
Yeah.
There's a pirate in there. 'Cause he
Yeah,
had an
there's
eye
a
patch, you
pirate.
see. So there was a pirate in one of those.
There was a pirate with that eye covered.
The eye covered. That's right.
Yeah, the eye covered.
Well, that's it for round number 1. How about a big round of applause for my co-hosts who will now be retiring to their green room. I could only afford them for 1 round tonight. If you want to see more of them, watch some early shows of Kids Quiz. Mila used to be in that one. And both of them really approved. Thank you very much to the girls. We're gonna take a short break right now. We're gonna come back, let your scores flow through the chat, if you will, if you were actually indeed keep paying attention to that. After we take a look at the answers, of course. So let's take a look at these answers, and then we'll be back after a short break. Let's hit the answers there, Taya. Thanks, T-Dog. Yeah. There you go. Here are the answers for round number 1. We got 1 point all the way down, except for number 5, where we were looking for a point for Disturbed and a point for Taylor Swift. Otherwise, 1 point all the way down, so this round is out of 11. take a look here. Look at this in the chat, ladies. We've got a woo, some claps, some good jobs. Hope they come back. Way to go. Applause, clap, clap, clap. You are gonna come back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are gonna come back.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna get them their own desk and we just have correspondence from now on. We now go to Mila with the Paw Patrol question of the night. I think that would work great.
The big question.
Yeah, the kid question of the night. Mac Flash Mike says, you guys stay and I leave.
Yeah.
For the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll go well. Everybody was very proud of you, and there are the scores as well that are going to be coming in. With just a few more seconds left before we hit the picture round answers. Oui, bravo les filles. Où ça? C'est pas ça? Ben oui. Ça c'est Monsieur Mario, ça.
Oui.
Oui, Monsieur
Bonjour,
Mario.
Monsieur Mario.
And here come the pictures of characters named who have numbers in or as their name. 9.
9.
That's 9, number 9. From a movie of the same name, which wasn't very good. Yeah.
That one is number 5. Johnny 5.
From
Short.
Circuit.
And what is that? 6. Big 6th grade.
Big 6th grade. That's what BSG stands for. That's right.
Yeah.
No, it's for
grade.
Battlestar Galactica.
Hey, that one is 7 of 9. Voyager.
There you go.
House. Number 1.
There you go.
1 Star
Trek.
Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek.
This one. Number 6.
Le meurs. Oui, 6 le meurt. Je meurs. Je me meurs. Hands up, everybody. Hands up.
He's got a gun. Agent. Agent.
Hey, Mr. Tyler's watching.
Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, everybody say hi to Mr. Tyler.
Hi, Mr. Tyler. Hi, Mr. Tyler.
There you go. See? Yeah, Stitch's real name is Experiment 626, but she calls him Stitch. There's your pirate.
There's a pirate. What's his name? Number 2.
I was waiting to see what the reaction
There
would
was
be.
number 1.
Yeah, yeah.
And number 2. 1 and 2. Number 3. It's a... That was so funny. Go.
What is-
1 million.
The One.
The one.
Or Neo. Another 6. How many 6s have we seen?
2.
Or 3 even.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
No, 2. We thought,
The 2 girls and then 1.
15. Oh. Henchman 21 and 24. The Venture of
Adventure Brothers. Yeah.
A brother.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Those are your answers for round number 2. Let's give another wave to everybody. All right, thank you so much. Hey, don't leave though. They're leaving. You stay put. We got 2 more rounds ready to go with 10 questions and a speed round each. We got your music speed round and of course the shot of the night. Now that the kids are gone, the fun can begin.
And I lost 3, 2.
Show everybody your teeth, everybody. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the holes in that mouth. She's like a Swiss cheese. All right, everybody. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mac Flash Trivia. It is me, just me. I know, sadly, I have lost my co-hosts, but they will be back. They have promised. They said, we want to do this all the time. And who am I to deny those two cute little faces? Thank you guys for being patient and sticking around. All 12 of you. Oh, okay. And it's just something we talked about. I knew they'd love to do it, and so we decided to go ahead and do it tonight. We've got some more trivia coming at you right now in the form of 10 questions in your regular round, and then another speed round. So let's get started, shan't we? Let's do this. Yeah, this song is the bomb right here. Let's see what we got coming up at round 2. Question number 1. No longer an official unit in any country. What is the name for a nautical measurement of 5.5 kilometers or 3.4 miles? Round 2, question number 2. Billy D. Williams is well known for playing what sci-fi character? And what beverage is he famous for endorsing? Round 2, question number 3 comes up next. What athlete attempted to play in 2 major leagues in one day, flying from a football game to a baseball game on October 11th, 1992? Unfortunately, he was benched. Question number 4 for round 2 wants to know, what author uses the fictional towns of Castle Rock, Derry, and Jerusalem's Lot in his books and movies? Well, I'm going through the results of last round, and it seems that this was a challenging round for most. I'm curious whether it was the questions or was it the picture round that was tougher with those numbered characters. They were from all throughout the ages of television and movies, that's for sure. Let me tell you about Forgot the Flour. Thank you to another one of our returning sponsors. It's Forgot the Flour, the mother-daughter duo that specializes in homemade, gluten-free baked goods with some keto and vegan options. You can place your order online at forgottheflourwindsor.com. They have free porch delivery if you live in Windsor and LaSalle for over orders of $50 or more. You can also find their products at various locations across Essex County, like the Willow Tree Market, DeMarco's Fine Foods, and more. Make sure you do follow them on Facebook. Or, as I said, check out ForgotTheFlourWindsor.com. Gluten-free comfort food and baked goods. Thank you very much for all of your support. Let's take a look at your next question. It is a backwards clip, and nice and simple. I'm going to play a clip of a song backwards for you, and all you have to do is tell me what song is it. Is it Eternal Flame again? Well, nope, unfortunately it's not. Well, that was something. What song did you just hear backwards? Round 2, question number 6 comes up next. Evoking a sense of escape, what beer's slogan states that it's miles away from ordinary? Question number 7 for round number 2 comes up right now on the screen. In what movie would you find Zac Efron along with Queen Latifah, Christopher Walken, and Michelle Pfeiffer? If we haven't done so yet, I don't think we've done our part and done our shout out to Mr. Efron. If you're watching, hi, welcome to the game, and I do hope you enjoy these few questions on your subject. I hope you didn't expect an entire trivia about you. That would be embarrassing at this point, but I'm not opposed to it. Round 2, question number 8. What was UK sensation One Direction's debut single from their album Up All Night? Those were special requests for somebody's birthday on behalf of somebody else, so I wanted to make sure I did include a little bit of those. Seeing as I did include a whole bunch of those Zac Efrons for myself, I figured I'd throw it back a little bit as well. So there you go. Question number 9 for round number 2. Who was the first baseball player to enter the Hall of Fame as a Montreal Expo, although he would have preferred to do it as a Met? And finally, question number 10, your Ditloids question of the night. And as I always say, if you enjoy these, make sure you do join us for Seriously Trivia on Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, as they say. A Ditloid is a puzzle where we've taken a common expression, saying, or statement of fact and reduced it to some sort of acronym or initialism with letters and numbers. For example, in the category of measurements, if I said 52 equals W in a Y, you would say 52 weeks in a year. Well, hopefully you would do that, and that would garner you a point. Let's take a look at your Ditloid for this week. Given the category of expressions, D equals 2 or 3 S to the W. And that's it for the regular round. For round number 2, stay tuned for the music speed round coming up next. As I said before, happy birthday to Crystal. I hope you are enjoying these few peppered in questions that Frank asked me to throw in there for you. Those ones were just for you. No, literally, I'm pretty sure based on the reaction, those were just for you. So congratulations, and that's a birthday gift right there. We've got your picture round or your music round coming right now. I'm a little thrown off now, this whole rhythm. I feel like they should come back. Your speed round, I promised something cool today. If you're on Facebook, you may have seen that I was talking about a game we did before called Bantonyms, where basically I would give you the exact antonym of a band name, and all you had to do is switch it for the exact opposite words, and you would find the real band name. This is something similar. I call this Singonyms. Singonyms. Oh my god, it's so good. It was going to be that or synonyms, hymns with an H-Y-M-N-S. Synonyms. I figured this was better. So what I'm going to do is it's the opposite of antonyms, so synonyms, where I will give you a synonym of the band's name, and all you have to do is tell me which band I was referring to. For example, basically Scarlet would be the band Simply Red, and Hurry would be the band Rush. So there you have it. Let's take a look at these singonyms or synonyms. We'll see. No hymns. Number 1, the Revolving Boulders. Remember, these are not antonyms, they're synonyms. So we're looking for words that mean the same thing or similar. Flaccid cookie. Yes, yeah. AB's absolutely right. These are probably all names of cover bands of each respective bands, yes. The Loquacious Noggins. For James Consumes Planet. Number 5, Dark Day of Rest. what his mom named him. James consumes planet, get back here. Number 6, the Marvellous Squash. Everybody's favorite dance tune, yeah. Number 7, the Fornication Firearms. Number 8, Humble Rodent. Number 9, the Appreciative Cadavers. Number 10, Colonnade Blaze. Number 11, General Opponent. Number 12, Guided Dirigible. Number 13, 5-cent return. Number 14, fully disrobed womenfolk. Womenfolk. What a weird word. And finally, number 15, Profound Violet. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the music round and the end of round 2. I got the feeling that you guys would really enjoy that. Plus, once I really got into the mode of making those, got the feeling that there's a lot more that could be made in the future. Well, all you had to do was find out the synonyms of the words I put down to form some band names that would fit that description, and have those written down on your form. Let's take a look at your answers right now, and then we will see who had the most of these band names. Let's take a look here. Laughing harder than the sidewalk girls. Let's take a look at your answers coming up now. These are the answers 1 through 10. The only two-part here was number 2, where I asked a double question for the character and the product for Billy D. Williams. After that, this is a 1 point all the way down. You can say 2 or 3 sheets to the wind. You can also say in the wind, depending on where you're from. 2 sheets in the wind, 3 sheets in the wind. I've even read some reports of 4 to 5 sheets to the wind. Well, thanks for all the love on that round, you guys. I'm seeing a lot of great comments about that music round. Thank you very much. I'll make sure to remember that. You said that's why you guys seem to be this. You seem to also enjoy Seriously Trivia, which is kind of where that game would fit very well. That's kind of the theme and the spirit of that game. So if you enjoy that and you haven't played on Fridays at 8, make sure you do come back and check it out. Dragon, no choking or difficulty breathing, or perhaps a Weezer of sort. No Weezer. I'm waiting to be the surprise comeback of Weezer at one point. Well, there we have them, the Revolving Boulders, the Flaccid Cookie, Loquacious Noggins, James Consumes Planet. You get back here, James Consumes Planet! And of course, Dark Day of Rest. Shuttlecock is the new Weezer. It keeps coming back. Shuttlecock was on the answer during Games Lounge on Friday, and I forgot it. I think that's why I included it in today's game, just to make sure that I would not forget the word shuttlecock again. And we had... Excuse me. The Smashing Pumpkins, the Marvellous Gourds. That's right. They're not the act of smashing pumpkins. They are smashing as if they are marvelous. Humble Rodent, I think, would be a good name for like a very similar band, or maybe even a shoegaze band. Humble Rodent. Oh, Squash. Was it? Did I say Squash? Perfect. Yeah. Marvellous Squash. Yeah. It was a debate between Marvellous Squash or Marvellous Gourd. General Opponent? What is it, Captain Adversary? Public Enemy. And then we got into some tricky ones there. We had our 5-cent return, our completely bare, how did I say the bare naked ladies, the Womenfolk? Disrobed, fully disrobed Womenfolk. And the scores are coming into the chat right now as I see Christ Punchers with 25. We get some 23 going on over here. COVID Conman with 26. We've got Vader with 21. Three Must Get Beers with 20 points. 14 for that on that music round for the Santons. Hello LB, welcome. Hot Mess with 20. Cheating Cheaters 21. Naughty Hookers with 24. best music round ever except for Hummer Night. Title of my sex tape. 22. Man, I'm terrible memory for some reason. Chicken on the Barbie with 18 points, 22 the Santins. Calamari Wednesdays with 22. See, you understood what my struggle with Calamari Wednesdays. Forget team names. Brainiac 6 got 22. Hackers with 19. And Dave Peel, good point. Good time to catch our breath and hit that like button. Friends, thank you so much for being here once again on a beautiful Wednesday night for trivia. No signs of slowing down when it comes to trivia live. I really enjoy what I do. You seem to be enjoying the show, so let's keep this going and spread the word. Not only if you could like that button, but also subscribe and maybe even share it with a friend who always complains that they have nothing to do. Say, hey, come on in, join us, join us. This is the way to reconnect with some friends that you've been meaning to get together with. Well, there you go. Do this. Invite them here, and we'll all have fun together. We're going to take a short break. Speaking of having fun together, we'll be back in 3 minutes for round 3. That means 8:02. Don't forget to be back with your shot of the night, round 3, question number 3. And there are some things in the works right now when it comes to that shot of the night. I wish I could tell you about it, but we're not there yet. Soon. Get ready. We'll be back for round number 3 in just a few minutes. Hey, we are back just in time for round number 3. 10 more questions and another speed round coming at you. Don't forget to check out all the other stuff that's happening on the channel this week. We had our Mack Flash 5 top props from movies. That happened on Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday night, the quiz to go along with it. It doesn't matter really what order you play them in or you watch them in. You gain different insight either way. So it's a fun experiment, so make sure you do check that out. And of course, we've got some TV-centric quizzes coming up with HBO Quickie, a little TGIF. We've got some sports coming up as well over the weekend. So all sorts of fun stuff in the work. Of course, our Harry Potter is coming to an end on Saturday night, and I'll be following that up on the next week with another series, another Mack Flash Trivia Presents. And I'm working on something quite special. I'm hoping it works out for exactly that timing. Well, otherwise, let's get started right now with round 3, question number 1. And question number 1 wants to know, if you could you please? Heath Ledger played a role in what 2001 anachronistic medieval adventure film? You're welcome for all the Zach questions. Round 3, question number 2. What English M word best describes the Spanish/Portuguese cooking practice of adobo? Looking for an English M word. Hey everybody. It's round 3, question number 3, your shot question of the night. I think I'm gonna have to go shopping before Saturday or Friday comes because I am getting low. This is the time of the night where we all get together in an act of conviviality. I wish I was ready for these things. That would be probably a little better. And we do a shot together. As I always say, you don't have to drink alcohol. It could be whiskey, wheatgrass, or water, whatever it is that you decide to do. It's just an act of coming together and doing a shot, even though we are apart, and doing a little bit of community act here. Oh boy. Maybe 1, maybe 2 left. I don't know. Then I'm gonna need suggestions on what to drink next. This one goes out to Crystal. Happy birthday. Let's do a shot on your birthday, Crystal. How about that? I got my lucky shot glass right here. This one goes out to you. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. And this goes out to all of your health. I can do this. I can do it. I almost did it. Round 3, question number 3, your boozy question of the night. Considered an aperitif, this drink is made of 1 part gin, 1 part red vermouth, and 1 part Campari, and garnished with an orange peel. I do like how in some households, instead of the shot of the night, it is the joint of the night or the puff of the night. I feel like maybe we should adapt to the question at some point, and maybe combining what chemical element with tantalum will give you delicious cheese? Well, not chemically, of course, but if you spell it with their chemical symbols. Hey, let me tell you about Grass's Landscaping. Bruce has been helping us out here at the show since the beginning, and he's back again. Grass Landscaping specializes in landscape design and build for any size job. They do property maintenance and spring and fall cleanups. As a matter of fact, I think I may have to give him a call because all of the what's with that black edging stuff, and how does it just pop out of the ground one day? Is it just like made of like a toaster? Does it just have an expire date where it says nope, I'm out of here? I don't know, but I think I'm just gonna call Bruce and do that because yeah, that's it. It's Grass's Landscaping. You should trust him. Plus, you'll see him coming. Big orange truck. Thank you, Brad. Thank you very much for helping us out and for being our sponsor once again, Grass's Landscaping. You're not square. Here we go, man. Guys, it's questionable covers. Everybody loves questionable covers, especially when it's a Shitty Flute cover. I not only did that, but Shitty Flute collaborates with other shitty musicians, such as State of the Fart. State of the Fart does music by squishing his hands together, and he can do fart noises to specific pitches, and then he overdubs and overlays the different rhythms, like the drums, the keyboards, the bass, and creates these things. So, Shitty Flute, State of the Fart. Tell me, what song is this? And there you have it. That was your questionable cover of the night. Can you name this song that was covered by Shitty Flutes featuring State of the Fart? And I have to tell you, I have to full on admit, every sound you heard came from that song. Nothing, not one of those sounds came from my microphone. Promise. Promise. Round 3, question number 6 coming up next. In what game does English not refer to language but spin on the ball? I love the you guys' reaction to Shitty Flute is so great. But I love the what if François also runs the Shitty Flute account? Man, I wish I actually looked over at how many subscribers Shitty Flute has, and well, I'll let you look. It's awkward. It's awkward. I'm like, I put a lot. We put a lot of work into this channel, and Shitty Flute. I'm not saying Shitty Flute doesn't put a lot of work, but wow. I didn't realize, I might start a side gig. Remember Nose Flute? We got round 3, question 7 coming up right now, and it wants to know the following. What actor do the films Now You See Me, The Hunger Games, and No Country for Old Men have in common? Round 3, question number 8 for now. I don't know why I said this. In how many of the High School Musical films can you find Zac Efron's character, Troy Bolton? We got question number 9 coming up for round number 3. In the world of science fiction, William Hartnell has the distinction of being the first what from 1963 to 1966? And finally, question number 10 for round 3. Completed and released in 2003. Name the 2 artists who collaborated to start this short film 58 years earlier in 1945. And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round for round number 3 with one more speed round to go. As my friend Dave Peel has been saying all night, please hit that like button if you're here. It just takes about a second, but it shows a lot of love and allows us to keep making more and more trivia for you fine folks. So there you go. We have that. And let's take a look at our next speed round. Oh, hey, it's continuing on a theme. I like this one. This one is called I Got Your Number. So we had characters that had names that were numbers or had numbers in their names. In this one, I want you to name the expression which contains a number. So I'm going to describe it to you, and all of these have answers that are expressions that contain numbers. Some of them are definitely a little more tough or obscure, but you know, I have faith in you. I think you could do pretty good on this round, so let's take a look. I'll read out the definitions, and here we go. 25 seconds each. If 2 is company, Number 2, when it is almost too late or at the last possible moment, an expression with a number in it. Number 3, a person who finds themselves in a group situation where their presence is unnecessary, especially romantically. An expression with a number in it. Number 4, when you get here, you're beginning to have success with someone or something. Number 5, a short sleep or rest, generally during the day. Number 6. What's an expression containing a number that means wearing very smart or glamorous clothes? Number 7, doing something easily or automatically because you've done it so often or for so long. Number 8, to be extremely happy, also a television show. Number 9, in a state of confusion or not very well organized. Number 10, to be either very old or very ill and close to death. I guess it's not either or. It's to be very old or very ill and close to death. I guess it is either or. That doesn't sound right. Number 11, a frustrating situation where you cannot do one thing without doing a second, and you cannot do the second before doing the first. Number 12, use this dance reference when you think that a difficult situation cannot be the fault of one person alone. Number 13, to reach the right conclusion based on what you see or the information you receive. Number 14, to focus all your attention on one particular thing, to get closer to the target. Number 15, face stubble. And that's the end of round 3. Hopefully you were able to come up with the expressions that contain numbers. Some were definitely tougher or more niche, but definitely popular expressions among certain groups, whether that be age groups or geographical groups. So hopefully you were able to come up with most of them, or at least more than everybody else, which is what I always say is important. You don't have to get 15 out of 15. You just got to get more than everybody else. That's all it is. That's it for the game for today. Let's take a look at your answers right now, and we'll come back with a quick goodbye message after this. So it looks like all of them are 1 point all the way down, except for the final one where I wanted to know the name of the two artists involved in that short film. It was definitely Walt Disney and Salvador Dali that started off that short film. It was completed in 2003, and it looks amazing. I've never seen the entire thing, but from what I've seen, I'm very curious. Number 4 was more of a fun question, but I think it was pretty explicit as to you know what chemical you needed to mix with tantalum, and that would be iron, according to the puzzle in the question. And number 5, all we needed to know was the name of the song for that shitty flute cover, Shark Breast Man. So this entire round, again, out of 11. And here are the expressions I was looking for in regards to expressions that contain numbers. Two's, what is it? Two something, two's a couple, three's a crowd. 11th hour. The 5th or 3rd wheel, depending on where you're from. When you get to first base, you're getting somewhere with something or someone. And to grab 40 winks is an expression for a nap or a rest. A quick nap or rest. Dress to the nines means to wear fancy clothes. If you do something long enough, it becomes second nature. Some people are going to say, those aren't numbers. Well, if I would have written them out as numbers as in 2ND, it would have counted. You can understand the spirit of what I was going for here. 7th heaven, to be very happy. You could have said on cloud 9, but I said also a television show. To be very disorganized is to be at 6s and 7s. And 1 foot in the grave was that very confusing either or question, but basically saying if you're really close to death, you're 1 foot in the grave. Situation where you can't do the second thing before doing the first thing, and you can't do the first thing without doing the second thing. That is a catch-22. We talked about that just a few weeks ago. The dance metaphor, it takes two to tango. That can't be just one person's fault. When you finally reach a conclusion by putting the information you receive, you put 2 and 2 together. And then when you focus on something, or you close in on the target, you zero in on it. And of course, face stubble is a 5 o'clock shadow. A 9th life, I would say that's more of a someone who's very, very lucky, who keeps escaping death even to the last minute. So I'm not sure I would accept it, you know, but because it's you, I mean, why not? Just give yourself a point. No one's looking. No one's looking. Just between you and me. Just between you and me. Take a point. There you have it, everybody. That is this week's game, or tonight's game. It is Wednesday, which means we will see you again live Friday at 8 for Seriously Trivia, where I am putting together a hell of a game. If you've got any ideas of suggestions of subjects that you would like to see covered, or some games that you would love to hear, let me know either in the chat here or send me a message on Facebook. Make sure you do follow us on there as well, so you get all the more recent news. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel here if you haven't done so yet. That would be very great. And otherwise, my name is François. I have been your host, and I will see you next time on Mac Flash Trivia. Bye-bye.